before he delivered one of the most shocking knockouts in boxing history. Before his rivalry with Manny Pacquiao redefined an entire era, Juan Manuel Dinamita Márquez was a quiet, technical assassin. He was ignored by promoters, avoided by champions, and completely underestimated by the world. But all of that was about to change when his path finally collided with a Filipino legend. Born in Mexico City in 1973, Márquez came from a boxing family. He was disciplined, intelligent, and unusually analytical for a fighter. While others fought with raw fury, Márquez fought with cold, hard precision. He was a counterpunching master who studied every movement, every rhythm, and every single mistake his opponents made. For years, he was denied the spotlight that his Mexican contemporaries like Barrera and Morales enjoyed. He worked quietly in the background, honing the skills that would soon make him Manny Pacquiao's greatest rival. On the other side of the world, Manny Pacquiao was a phenomenon, a whirlwind of speed, power, and controlled chaos. He was exploding onto the scene, knocking out champions with a style no one had ever seen before. And then, in 2004, the moment that changed boxing history forever. Pacquiao vs. Márquez, Part 1. In the very first round, Pacquiao dropped Márquez 3 times. For most fighters, that would have been the end. Their careers would have been over right there. But not this Mexican warrior. Márquez got up. He adjusted. He began analyzing Pacquiao like a chess master. And for the next 11 rounds, he boxed with surgical precision. He turned what looked like a blowout into a legendary draw. The rivalry was born. Their war would last for a decade. In 2008, they fought again. Pacquiao won a razor-thin split decision. Márquez was adamant he had won. In 2011, they met for a third time. It was another incredibly close fight, and again Pacquiao's hand was raised. Márquez was furious. The fans demanded justice. For 8 long years, Márquez carried the burning belief that he had beaten Pacquiao more than once. He trained with an obsession, replaying Pacquiao's movements in his mind. Every combination, every angle, every single mistake. And then came the night that would change everything. December 8th, 2012, Pacquiao vs. Márquez, the 4th and final chapter. Márquez had promised he would not leave this fight in the hands of the judges. Pacquiao came out aggressive, but Márquez looked stronger, smarter, and more dangerous than ever before. The fight was a firefight, with both men hitting the canvas. Then, with seconds left in the 6th round, it happened. That single, perfect, counter-right hand that Márquez had waited 8 years to land. Pacquiao fell face first to the canvas. Lights out, the arena fell silent. The world was in shock. That moment became one of the most iconic knockouts in boxing history. Not just because Pacquiao lost, but because Márquez proved that dedication, patience, and unwavering belief could rewrite destiny. Even without a 5th fight, Márquez cemented his legacy as one of the greatest counterpunchers to ever step into a ring. He was a master of timing, a true scientist of the sport, and the one man who finally solved the puzzle of Manny Pacquiao. For Pacquiao, this rivalry became a symbol of his own courage and resilience. For Márquez, it was the validation he had chased for nearly a decade. Together, they created one of the greatest rivalries in the sport, as long history a rivalry defined not by trash talk, but by sheer brilliance, mutual respect, and unforgettable action. Juan Manuel Márquez wasn't just Pacquiao's rival, he was his equal, his mirror, his greatest test. And when their story finally ended, both men walked away as legends, forever linked, forever respected, and forever part of a saga that boxing fans will never, ever forget.